Have you ever wondered how you can make a difference in building God's kingdom? The answer lies in something simple yet profound: service. In the heart of the Christian faith lies a call to serve, service to others and service to God. It's not just a matter of doing good deeds, it's about participating in God's divine plan to build His kingdom here on earth. As Catholics, we believe that every act of service is an opportunity to share in God's love and to fulfill His mission for us in the world. Jesus Himself was the perfect example of service. In Mark 10 verse 45, He says, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give His life as a ransom for many." Jesus, the Son of God, came to serve, not to be served. He washed the feet of His disciples, John 13 verses 1 to 17, performed miracles, and ultimately sacrificed His life for our salvation. Through His example, He shows us that true greatness in God's kingdom is found in humble service to others. As members of the Church, we are called to follow Christ's example of selfless service. This is not an optional part of the Christian life, but a fundamental calling for every believer. In Matthew 25 verses 35 to 40, Jesus teaches that when we serve others, we are actually serving Him. He says, "For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat, I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink, I was a stranger and you invited me in." Every act of kindness, every effort to help those in need, is an opportunity to serve Christ Himself. The role of service in building God's kingdom is deeply rooted in love. In 1 John 4 verse 19, we read, "We love because He first loved us." Our ability to serve others comes from the love God has poured into our hearts. When we recognize God's immense love for us, it compels us to share that love with others. Service is an expression of our love for God and for our neighbor, as Jesus teaches us in Matthew 22 verses 37 to 39, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. Love your neighbor as yourself." Serving others is a direct response to this command. Service is not only about meeting physical needs, though that is a crucial aspect. It is also about serving in ways that build up the spiritual lives of others. By sharing the gospel, praying for others, and offering words of encouragement, we can help build the kingdom of God in the hearts of those around us. Every act of service, whether small or large, has the potential to lead others closer to Christ. In Colossians 3 verses 23 to 24, St. Paul reminds us, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward." It is the Lord Christ you are serving. Building God's kingdom through service is a lifelong journey, and it's not always easy. There will be challenges, times when our service seems unnoticed, or when our efforts seem small. But in those moments, we must remember that God sees everything we do in His name. Every act of service, no matter how humble, is valuable in His eyes. In the end, serving others is not just about helping them, it's about drawing closer to God. It's through service that we become more like Christ, and it's through our acts of love that we build God's kingdom on earth. We are invited to be instruments of God's grace, spreading His love and mercy wherever we go. Let us embrace the call to serve, knowing that in doing so, we are participating in the most beautiful mission, building God's kingdom. Through our service, we become co-workers with Christ, bringing His love to a world that desperately needs it.